Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Matt, and if you're new here, I run an eBay store part-time where I find goods to sell at thrift stores, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, anything that you can really think of. So today, for this video, it's going to be a little bit changed from my most recent ones where I'm just giving weekly updates, and last one I gave an August monthly update. So I wanted to talk about something that's going on with me right now, and that is a lack of motivation in your side hustle or your job, or really whatever it could be, and just show you the ways that I like deal with that and combat it and really get over this hump. So for the past few weeks, I haven't been feeling as motivated as I usually am with eBay, with my work, with my side projects, personal life. I've just kind of been feeling out of it lately. So for me, the way that I kind of deal with this is first I kind of reflect on like what might be causing these types of feelings. So recently it's been some things happening in my personal life, and I tried to start waking up at 7 a.m. and that really wasn't doing it for me. I stay up pretty late in general, usually to around 11 or 12. So trying to wake up at 7 versus 8 really just put me in some type of mood. So I changed my alarm back to 8, and I've seen a world of difference already. Also had some personal family issues arise, and that kind of put a damper on my motivation, and just a lot of things. So that first step that I really take going back to it is just kind of reflecting and just kind of seeing what's happening in your life. Maybe you can pinpoint it and see if, and just realize that's happening, and then you can just try to accept it. And that goes to my next point, and kind of giving yourself permission to feel this way and know that it's not going to be forever. So that's kind of how I go about it. I try not to make any excuses in my head or excuses to other people. And I know it happens sometimes, but one thing that I've learned over the years is that it's better to just take it on the chin, don't make any excuses for it, and just keep trying to push forward. So I've been feeling, after about 3 weeks, I was feeling unmotivated on making videos, and I think I've seen some patterns in the way that my mind works when I try to pick up a new hobby or side hustle, whatever you want to call it. It happened with eBay, it happened with running, it happened with working out. And what I've learned is that at that point is one of the most important times for like a new hobby or side hustle or anything to really stick. So it's kind of like a wall in running, if you guys run at all, where if you get to that point where your mind is telling you no, stop, this is too much, usually you can give a little bit more, and then at the end of it, for me personally, I start feeling a lot better that I push through that wall. And this is kind of what I've been thinking about lately, and what I've been trying to do with the videos. So I woke up this morning, I'm like, all right, we're gonna make this, no matter how we feel, no matter what, we're gonna put the time in and make this next video. One of the things that helps me out when I'm feeling this way is like reflect on why you're doing the things that you're doing. So for me, give an example, for running or working out, it's I want to feel as healthy as I can be for as long as I live, basically. So really that means running every week. That means going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, and just wanting to feel good about my general health and strength and conditioning. For eBay, that really started as me wanting to get out of debt. So I think it was in 2019 in March, I I just looked back at my credit card balance, and it was over $33,000. So, with eBay and with my job in general, and just like putting the effort forth, I'm down to about it's around $5,000 or $6,000 of that credit card debt left. I just paid off a huge bunch of it, about $6,500 worth over the past week. So those are the things that, like, that's why I got started with eBay. It's like I wanted to do something for myself while also getting out of debt. So I'm basically building this machine to, first step is getting out of debt, and then basically using that to fund any other side hustle or ventures that I want to invest in. So for eBay, that's why I got started. And now for YouTube, why I want to get started and reflect why I'm doing this is because I've always loved YouTube and the idea of it. I've started so many channels over the past year and over the past like 10 years. None of them has stuck with me. A few gaming channels. I think I had like a Nerf gun channel too, where we're doing some stupid stuff with Nerf guns. And really, I like the idea of documenting where I'm at in life and like the person I am now, and being able to see this for years to come and see my evolution as a person, as somebody running an eBay store, as somebody who's trying to really better their health. So for me, that's a reflection of why I started this, and I look back at that and I like it. I like the idea of being able to watch these videos in like 2-3 years and seeing how far you get. So then my last one is I get to a point where I have to write down my goals and make a game plan. So one thing that really helps me is I took this from my job. In IT, we have agile planning. So we basically, when we were in the office, we used a lot of sticky notes and like visuals to really map out where we are with our projects, where we need to be. So I like to have a board where I can just post all the ideas that I have for my different side hustles, my personal life or work life, so I can and put that in a place that I can really see every day. So that usually helps me kind of visualize and keep myself on track. I know in these times of like not a lot of motivation, being able to see that really helps and kind of reminds you like what you want to do and where you are. And you can see like your goals that you've completed, so you can see how far you've come. And I think that really puts it into perspective for me, because I sometimes see other people and other things, and it's going a lot quicker and it's happening fast, and I think one thing I did to stop that comparison was really shutter my exposure to social media, and I want to get back to that, because as much as it was good, I also want to be connected with some of my friends and family who I don't speak to all the time, and so it was good and bad, but really getting back to the point, writing down my goals and having them on a wall really helps with my motivation, helps with perspective. So those are the things I really kind of do to help with that, and kind of a little self-care on that end. So yeah, that's about all I have for motivation and side hustles. I know I'll probably have another video like this in maybe a couple months or whatever, just kind of going into it again, because I feel like my lack of motivation cycles are kind of cyclical, where I get into really strong basically sprints. Goes back to agile. Sprints of just a lot of productivity, a lot of everything that goes right, and then I'll hit some of these walls that I won't feel good about what I'm doing, and I won't feel good in general, and then basically kind of start it again, and maybe we'll have another video then. I don't know when it's gonna be, but stay tuned. Whoa, I almost broke a glass there. Actually a candle, see? But if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. I hope any of this helps you and your careers, side hustles, whatever. But thank you for watching. Again, my name is Matt. If you enjoyed me, consider giving me a like or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.